Scorpio, welcome back to the channel. Monica LUVE here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from now until mid-November. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Scorpio, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Scorpio, from now until mid-November is the Eight of Wands. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor upright. So your biggest challenge between now and mid-November is the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is about movement and it's about communication. We're going to clarify this and see why it's your challenge in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Three of Swords, you have the Strength, and you have the Six of Cups. So in the recent past, I do strongly feel here, there was a lot of pain that you experienced. There was something here that affected you on a very deep level. And what had happened here in the past for you, Scorpio, is when this pain happened to you, a lot of you realized that you needed to find the inner strength to get over it. This is about someone from your past that maybe you've been dealing with for quite some time. We're going to clarify this and get more information on that for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Devil, and you have the Five of Wands. So it looks like for you in the present moment, there's a strong energy here of being single, being independent, financially independent, single. There's a very strong energy here of freedom, okay, with your financial situation. However, the Devil's here with the Five of Wands. So there's a conflict, okay? And this conflict that's taking place in the present moment is extremely toxic. I don't know if this is inner conflict that you're facing now or if this is conflict with someone else, but something's been toxic in the present moment for quite some time. And this is what's creating some sort of conflict, okay? And we're going to talk more about that and see what you need to know in a moment. In the near future, you have the Knight of Wands, you have the Ten of Swords, and you have the Ace of Cups. It looks like in the near future for many of you, new love is coming in. Congratulations. New love is coming in. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This is happening after a really painful ending, okay, in the near future. So something ends, but it looks like something new starts and comes in for you. And we're going to talk more about that when we clarify. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor, you have the Nine of Wands, you have the Ace of Swords, you have the Four of Wands, and you have the World, okay? So something here is coming to an end, but it looks like you end up giving this person or situation a second chance. Even though you give this person or situation second chance, it looks like it ends up coming to an end anyways, okay? And there's a reason why it's coming to an end, particularly because you've given lots of chances to the situation, and no matter how much you try to get clear on the relationship, it doesn't seem like it gets off the ground, or it doesn't seem like it leads to the stability that you're looking for. So as a result of that, a lot of you end a relationship, or you choose to end a relationship, and a lot of you are closed off to certain people or situations because you have a certain expectation of what you're looking for. And if that certain situation or person doesn't show up, a lot of you are just closed off in general. So there's a very high expectation that's coming from you, okay, is what I'm getting. So let's get into your reading, Scorpio, and let's see what's going on exactly for you. Okay, let's clarify the Eight of Wands. Okay, so the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Chariot. You have the Page of Wands and the Justice. So your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with determining your new direction, what your new direction means for you, how you're going to move into this new direction, and most importantly, you know, communicating that, right? So a lot of you are moving into some sort of new direction, or you find it very challenging to move into this new direction. And your biggest challenge here, Scorpio, has a lot to do with bringing balance to your life, okay? So certain things in your life are out of balance. That could be your house, your home situation. It could be your relationships. It could be you know, your mental health. It can mean a number of things, but your biggest challenge between now and mid-November is to get clear on the new direction that you're going to be taking. And the reason why it's important for you to get clear on this new direction that you're taking is because a lot of you are going to have your rebirth. Either your birthday has already happened or it's in the process of happening. Now, if your birthday has not happened already, whether it's happened already or if it hasn't happened already, it doesn't matter. The point is that when you finally have that birthday, the next day after your birthday is your rebirth. That's the new beginning that's coming in for you. So this is about you getting very clear on what this new direction means for you. That means envisioning this new direction, start, you know, physically making plans for this new direction and believing in yourself that it's possible to have this new beginning. This is what's going to bring some sort of balance back into your life, because something here has been out of balance for quite some time, and we notice and see that in the present moment. So once you're clear on what this new direction means, how you're going to take action to move towards it, the more you're going to feel balanced within yourself, because a lot of you still have unresolved issues. And this is why the conflict and the devil energy is showing up in the present moment. So this is what Spirit is asking you to deal with in order for you to truly move to that next level. Okay. And that's going to be a big part of your challenge. Now let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Three of Swords in the recent past. So the Three of Swords is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. You have the Magician and the Judgment. It's interesting because the Magician is here in the recent past. So there was a lot of this manipulative energy here in the past, and this is what caused some sort of pain. And even though you still may have held on to the situation, or this person may have still held on to the situation, this could be the reason why there was a lot of issues between you and them, because over time you started to realize more and more and more, because you were giving this person in the past a lot of chances, right? You were saying, okay, I'm going to give them chance and chance and chance, and hopefully they change and become better. And what ended up happening here was, as much as you still continued to hold on to this person and situation, as time went on, you started to realize more and more how much, how do I say this? You started to realize more and more, what is the point of me holding on to this person? If I'm just going to hold on to this person and it's going to continuously cause me pain, then why should I continue doing it in the past? Tell me more about the Six of Cups in the recent past for Scorpio. So the Six of Cups is clarified by the World. You have the Three of Cups and you have the Seven of Cups. So in the recent past, there was a lot of confusion connected to this person that you were with. There was a lot of on and off between you and this person. So at one point you got back together with this person. It was amazing and great. But one of the things you may or may not know, and this could be directed to you or your person, because the reading can be vice versa. In the recent past, the real reason why things ended between you and this person, do you want to know the real reason why? I'm going to tell you why. The real reason why something here ended up coming to an end in the recent past was because either you or this person had options. Somebody here never committed to you, or you never committed to them. And this person ended up having options. Okay. So whoever had options, if this was you, Scorpio, you had tons of options and you treated this person as an option. So as a result of that, things ended. Or this person treated you like an option, and this is why things came to an end. That could be one of the reasons. The second reason is somebody was never clear on what they wanted in the past. And no matter how much energy and time and effort that you put into the situation, because there was so much confusion connected to it, you may have said to yourself, well, what's the point of me holding on to a relationship where, one, I'm starting to realize more and more that this person's causing me pain, two, this person has options, or three, this person clearly doesn't know what they want. So these are the things that happened in the past that created issues from you and this person actually moving to the next level here, okay? Some of you blocked this person in the past, or you just simply disconnected, okay? So this is what I'm seeing happened in the past. Now, in the present moment, it looks like there's some sort of conflict because of something here that's been toxic for quite some time. Let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles first. What's the important message? What does Scorpio need to know in the present moment with the Nine of Pentacles here? So the Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Pentacles. You have the Queen of Pentacles and you have the Six of Pentacles. So lots of Pentacle energy in the present moment. In the present moment, you're thinking a lot about a relationship. Okay, there's a specific relationship maybe with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Sun, moon, or rising could be a Libra, could be a Cancer, could be a Capricorn. I'm getting a Leo or a Virgo here, okay? You are reminiscing very much about this connection. And the reason why you're reminiscing about this connection is because you deep down inside feel that there is an opportunity for you and this person to equally give to the situation, to the relationship. Now, the Six of Pentacles is here as well. So another thing that's really affecting you very deeply when it comes to this relationship is there's a lack of balance within your relationship. So one of you could be a lot more well off than the other person. And this is also why there's a conflict, because if something is out of balance, if there's a feeling that, you know, I'm giving more to the situation than you are, and there's a lack of equal give and take, then this is also what creates some sort of issue for you. And again, like I said at the beginning of the reading, you're looking for stability. So if something is coming into your life and it's not giving you that stability you're looking for, a lot of you are going to end up wanting clarity on when that stability is going to come in for you. Okay, so let's talk about the conflict that's happening in the present moment. Why is this Five of Wands here? What does Scorpio need to know in the present moment? So the Five of Wands is clarified by the Five of Wands again. You have the Knight of Swords and you have the Eight of Cups. The reason why there's a conflict in the present moment is because somebody is rushing in and they're doing things without thinking, okay? And I feel like for many of you, this has a lot to do with someone you're dealing with, an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There's a lot of conflict between you and this person because you two are not on the same page. You're not on the same page, okay? And it's more important for you to identify and realize when someone's not on the same page as you, because what that is going to do is it's going to save you time. So if you are arguing with someone in the present moment because you want things a certain way, instead of just being honest with yourself and saying, this is not the person for me, and walking away, which a lot of you have already done. A lot of you have said, this person's not for me. No matter how much I want to be with this person, they're not for me. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to disconnect, because no matter how much you try to resolve the issue with this person, one, it's toxic. It's super toxic, okay? And two, this person, it's like you argue with them, you fight with them, and everything that this person does, it's not logical. They're just fighting and arguing because, hey, it's something to do, and it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. I'm just gonna keep it real with you, Scorpio. I'm not here to tell you what you wanna hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear, okay? So in the present moment, you end up disconnecting or walking away, or this person ends up disconnecting and walking away because the conflict doesn't lead to anything. And what makes you really upset and sad is that you do love this person and you do wanna be with them, but either they're not ready to be with you because they're not on your level, or this is about you simply accepting the fact that this person's not on your level and hoping that they're going to change. And this is about you investing in something that is potential. And this is why a lot of you are saying to yourself, you know what, maybe I'm better off on my own. Maybe I'm better off just taking care of myself, because then there's less drama. Then I don't have to deal with these extra issues. But again, like I said, what's really bothering you is that deep down inside, you feel like this is the one, this is the person that you're supposed to be with. So this has been very challenging for you, right? And by the way, Saturn has just went direct in Pisces, which is trining your sun. So this is ultimately signaling to you that you need to start getting serious about your life. And Mars is there as well in your sign. So you're very combative right now. You're very much in this energy of, okay, you know, if there's a conflict or an argument, I'm not going to back down. But the question you need to ask yourself, is this conflict worthy of your energy and attention? Because if it's not worthy of your energy and attention, you're not getting anything out of it. This is why there's so much toxic energy. This is why you're dealing with all this toxicity. When you disconnect and leave from something, disconnect and leave from it, and don't go back looking at it. Because you're just wasting time. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. So why is the Devil here in the present moment for Scorpio? What is it that they really need to know right now? So the Devil is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. You and this person are not on the same page. Look, you see how these two pages, their backs are turned to one another? You want one thing and this person wants something else. And this is why this person's taking so long to come towards you the way that you want them to, because that's not what they want. So you have an expectation for somebody who's not able to actually give you what you need. And this is why in the present moment you've walked away or disconnected. And if you haven't walked away and disconnected yet, you may end up doing that because of that. And this is the drama and the issue that's happening in the present moment, okay? Now, in the near future, something here comes to an end, okay? So this situation that you keep, you're in, then you're out, then you're in, then you're out, then you're in, then you're out, then you're dancing here, then you're not dancing, then you're dancing here, then you're not. This on and off situation is gonna eventually come to an end. After your birthday, it's gonna be like a faded memory in your mind, okay? Because it's not for you. And this is what leads to a separation, or it leads to a different direction, okay? Because the Two of Wands is about directions, paths in our lives. We can choose to go down this path or this path, and this is where our free will comes into play here. So something does come to an end, and it comes to an end because of everything that's taken place in the recent past, especially in the present moment. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords for Scorpio. What is it that they need to know? So the Ten of Swords is clarified by the High Priestess. You have the Two of Pentacles, and you have the Knight of Wands. The reason why things come to an end for many of you in the near future, okay, with this fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, this it could be an Aquarius, it could be a Libra, a Pisces here, a Taurus, a Gemini, okay? The reason why things come to an end, there's a couple of reasons. The first thing is because intuitively you know that's the right thing to do, okay? And like I said, whatever I said in the present moment with, you know, with what's happening, I'm not going to repeat again. So if you need to know what I just said, just rewind the video or go back. So in the near future, something comes to an end because you decide to put an end to it, because it's not going anywhere. And instead of lying to yourself and continuing playing this game, I'm going to keep it real with you, Scorpio. You deserve way better than this. And you know that. And that's why you haven't committed yourself 100% to a situation that's unstable. So in the near future, things come to an end, and it looks like a fire sign's coming in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, there's new love coming in. And that's why it's so much easier for you to just say, whatever about the past person, because a new energy is coming in. So tell me about this Knight of Wands in the near future for Pisces. What is it that they have to be prepared for? What is it that they need to know? You have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Death, and you have the Ten of Swords. This person who's coming in the near future, they're waiting for you to close things out with this person from the past that you've had issues with. It's very clear what's happening for you in the near future. A new opportunity is coming in. If it hasn't come in already, it's happening after your birthday. There's still a lot of sadness at the fact that things didn't work out in the past with you and a specific person that you were not on the same page with in the past. But let's see what happens with this new love that comes in. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups for Scorpio in the near future. So the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Cups. Wow, the Moon and the Tower. So you meet this new person that's coming in. Okay, this new person could be a Pisces. I'm getting maybe another Scorpio. I'm also getting a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or a Taurus. I'm also getting Aries, I said that. So in the near future, you're going to meet somebody, and the person that you're meeting this person when your life has crumbled, when things stop working out, when you recently went through a breakup, when maybe personal things are affecting you. That's when this person comes in, and they come in very subtly. Okay. They come in very, very subtly. And you know what may happen for you, Scorpio? This may lead to a commitment in the near future for you. Okay. Because this is what you ultimately are moving towards. You're moving towards stability. And what Spirit is saying is, even though things are not clear in terms of what's happening in your love life, don't give up. Because a lot of you are saying, I'm just going to give up. Nope. Don't do that, okay? I'm seeing 1222 on the clock. Check out what 1222 means. There could be some sort of important message from Spirit about your situation, because a lot of you are at the brink. You're at the tail end of saying, you know what, I give up on love. And right when you're just about to give up, that's when this person comes in. And this is happening after your birthday. So whenever your birthday is, give it a couple of days, and that's when I see this person coming in, okay? So let's get some advice for you. What is the advice for Scorpio? What's the advice for Scorpio? So the advice for you, Scorpio, you have the Nine of Swords, the Tower, and the Page of Cups. Your biggest piece of advice here is not to be worried about the changes, the Tower moments, the issues that are happening in your life, because they're temporary. The reason why things are not working out the way that you want them to is because this is not the situation for you. A lot of you are worried about a situation that's not for you. My question to you, which you should ask yourself, is why are you worried about a situation that's not for you? If something is crumbling in front of your eyes, it's crumbling because that's what is meant to happen happen at this time. This is about you not being afraid to put yourself out there. So if you're single and you're watching this, because this is mainly for those of you who are single, if you're in a relationship and your relationship is hunky-dory and everything's great, hun, you don't need my reading. This reading is for those of you who actually need a reading and you really want your life to improve and get better. So this is about a tower moment that you're going through right now. Things are breaking down in your life. Things are not working out the way you want them to. You're constantly worried about the situation. Stop. Just stop. Just stop, okay? Put yourself out there. What do you want? You need to ask yourself what you want. When you finally know what you want, then it is important that you take the necessary steps to move towards the things that you want, because Scorpio, now is the time to rebuild your life. Now is the time to prepare for your new cycle that's coming in. Why are you worried? There's no need for you to worry. In order for you to have a new beginning, something has to come to an end. You cannot expect something new to come into your life if you're still dealing with things that still need to be resolved and still dealing with things that need to be rebuilt in your life. So it's important that instead of worrying about the situation, you take practical steps to rebuild your life and then put yourself in a position to attract and bring forth that which you want, okay? So this is what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope you got something from the reading. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.